me and you start laughing. What is that? Huh?
Because you're funny. No?
No.
You don't want to be funny?
No.
Okay.
I'm very serious person.
Ah.
It's very deep things. Take care with my dog, okay? That's my dog.
Yes, okay. And this dog?
He is very obedient, this dog.
Ah, yes?
Yes, not like that and that, no.
Sometimes he goes into the garden.
Because they drive him mad and he goes with them.
Ah, okay.
It's not on his own, no.
Not on his own.
Because he's very obedient, very good.
Manfredo, yes?
Yeah,
That's his
Manfredo
name,
is
no?
good, very good guy.
Okay, Manfredo. Does he like it when you scratch behind his ears? Or he doesn't really care very much?
No. Oh, he loves it.
I believe you like him most because he does not ask for food at 6 p.m. or coming up to 6 p.m.
Maybe. And look, you can touch him everywhere. And he you know, you
Doesn't
touch
growl.
Flocker here. Flocky, no, the other, the
Tanka.
big, the pig
big
thing.
beast.
You touch here, make like that. No,
Manfredo doesn't do that.
Always good. Always good. He never crying.
And so with Manfredo you talk about your deep, serious things?
Yes, I explain everything to him, and if one day, when I'm maybe gone over there, I'm there, then you can ask Manfredo.
Okay.
He can tell you all the secrets. He knows everything. Because I have special language with Manfredo. Bulu, bluji, bugum, bagalama, umli, bakasuka, paka. You don't understand, but Francisco, no, Manfredo.
Manfredo, yes. Manfredo
yeah.
understands.
Manfredo, perfect.
Okay.
So now, you start to read now?
Yes.
Look, this is in the look, Manfredo does not do that, for example. No. Disturbing here with this thing. What is that?
Sign
What?
of life.
What for?
Okay. Hi, Tanka. No, we don't have space here right now. You could join Effendi on the other side of that sofa. Okay? Okay, so you came back from India and you are back in Spain, and that's also what the chapter is called, Back in Spain.
Here we
Okay.
are.
Yes. Don't mind us. Thank you. Back in Spain. I asked Martin to search the internet to see if there was a photo of the man we met in India and whom we called Guru Ganga. Martin searched under the real name and there was a picture. Yes, Baba, it is the naked yogi on the poster in your living room that you hung there 6 months ago. This one, no? Or is similar?
Don't show them a photo of a naked guy. I mean, we are not.
Very decent people.
Up there on the right side?
Yeah.
That one? No, there in the middle.
The second from
More
the
or less
left.
in the middle, yeah.
Tanka, can you stop eating the book? Hi. Yes. Yeah, so this you made 6 months before you went to India.
No, this one not. I took a photo of the Alhambra Palace in Granada. I took a photo of Rumi's resting place in Konya. I mixed both images, a garden, and then I put a naked guru on the wall of Alhambra. That was the composition. It was big as that, hanging there. And when we came back, it turned out it was a photo of that man we met in India. Surprise, surprise.
Surprise, surprise.
How can that be? Oh, we don't know.
Don't ask how, say wow.
Wow,
No?
okay.
10 years ago, I was looking for an Om sign for a video clip I was preparing for our music group Yunus. At that time, I remembered a yogi in a documentary doing his exercises on a beach with an Om on a necklace. So I searched for this scene and took that Om from the yogi's chest to use it in my clip. This yogi was Bole Baba. There are more than 10 million yogis and sadhus in India, and we had met these two. Coincidence.
See?
See?
No, we are free in our life. We can do whatever we want, and there's no special order, nothing predetermined, nothing. No.
No one who sends us
No.
signs.
No signs. You can sign in, you can sign out.
Yes. You have your serious, deep conversations with Manfredo at night when I'm not here, or?
Claro.
Okay.
Claro. That no one
should know.
can stand that. It's too deep. I mean, it's too freaky.
I think Tanka's getting a little jealous.
Huh?
She's looking. I want
Because
to eat
when
Manfredo.
I talk to Manfredo, look, all his hair is going up because it's an.
Oh.
Oh, it's very,
He
very.
has an experience.
Yes.
Okay. I was content after this trip to India. These people had welcomed us with open arms and treated us as equals. They could sense and feel that our knowledge came from the same source. For them, there was no difference between Sufi or Sadhu.
Look, we have been there not for weeks. Every day, let's say nearly every day with Baba Bolano. Not once he tried to teach us something or to say, well, you have to take your bath in the river Ganges and you have to, no, nothing, no, or you have to recite that mantra or to make yoga or to, nothing, zero.
Because he felt or knew that there is
That
no
we
need
know
to teach
that,
you
no.
anything, no? Yeah.
You remember what the healer said? We
I
went
was
some
just
days
going
ago,
to say
no?
that, yes.
No, he said when he came in here 30 years ago, I saw he was complete. It
I
was
only
all
did
there
what I had to do
to push him a little bit.
And I never treated him like a patient or a
patient.
client, but as a dear friend. And so he did still last week. Or again.
Again, yes.
See. Maybe the music is driving me too crazy.
That is a crazy song when you when we try to imitate AC/DC.
Yeah. Don't tell anyone. I wrote the following on our website. Thank you to the Sufis who brought us to the Sadhus. And thank you to the Sadhus who brought us closer to the Sufis. I think that's a really beautiful sentence. Thank you to the Sufis who brought us to the Sadhus, and thank you to the Sadhus who brought us closer to the Sufis.
Because it confirmed, I mean, we were very much impressed by this Indian thing, no, with these people, no? And it confirmed to us that we are on the right way. It's just a different way.
One
but
family.
we are coming to the same knowledge they have, you know. It was not saying, oh, sorry, no, I mean, until you do not become a sadhu and you have the initiation and you have, no, nothing. It just was confirming, no? And thanks to the Sufis, we got interest or more focus in all that story. And we went to India and we met these people. And thanks to them, we felt, oh, wow, we are on the right way. It's everything is okay. No?
That was my understanding of Sufism, the religion of love. In India were and still are many holy people, and no one knows if they believe in or follow any belief system. It doesn't matter there.
Yeah, so there's the most famous guru. You have picture everywhere, in every shop, in every restaurant. Shirdi Sai Baba. No, that's not the Sai Baba with the hair like that. No, it was before him. And no one had any idea if he belongs to a religion and which religion he belongs to. He was Ramadan. Oh, make well, maybe not Ramadan, but the feast, the holiday,
The festival, the celebration at the end.
From any religion, the holidays and no difference at all, no. And people even do not know. And that man today, his tomb, every day they are coming there's a webcam on internet where you can see it seems to be an airport. Very clean and all marble and these railings, silver railing. And every day they say there come 20,000 people. On holidays, 100,000 people. So you cannot compare where we are living with that world, because there, this kind of belief and living that belief, it's still there. Here it is not.
Maybe here you still find it in pockets. Like what just popped into my mind was on the way to see the healer, we went to El Rocío, no? And El Rocío, they have every year in May the pilgrimage, or there are other places like Lourdes or Fatima in Portugal. It's definitely not the same scale and completely different.
No, and it's not on the street. I mean, there it's on the street everywhere. Here you go, you want to see a church, church is closed.
Yeah.
Or you pay entrance at certain hours. No,
Yeah.
it's not any longer here. No, maybe in some places like Fatima or El Rocío.
At
or
some
Lourdes,
times in
no?
the year, at some
Then,
points in the year. Yeah. But I get like the point that you made is like it doesn't really leave a certain place. No, like El Rocío, it's like restricted to the little town. Fatima, it's restricted to the little town, and not only restricted to the place, but also the 1 week in the year, or Semana Santa when it happens. Yeah, in every village,
you go
in
to
every
the
town.
next. You go to the next village, and you only find a bank and some restaurants.
And nothing you
that
can.
seems to connect you to something bigger. No.
Yeah,
It's
and
not
there
in
it
our
is
daily
alive.
life. That's in their daily life, no?
Yeah. A short time later, I received a letter from my Sufi order revoking my permission to teach on their behalf. So they had shown us that they pretended to be better than others, and I said goodbye to them with gratitude.
I mean, they were right in the sense that what I would start to teach would not be only from what they teach. I would mix it with other things or my own perceptions of all that. And they said, no, you have to teach what we teach. No, there's a pattern and we teach that. No, but for me that is not Sufism. Sufism is, and I always put that example. No, if our master from Turkey would have gone to India, everyone would have treated him with a lot of respect because he was or was a man of knowledge. But if the naked guru would come to Turkey, they would arrest him at the airport. So where's your openness? Where is your openness?
So one is, okay, the airport, that's not the Sufi order, no? But in the derga, to come close to the derga, what would happen?
They would kick him out
They would
because
kick
that's
him out.
not allowed.
It's not decent, not allowed, not
No.
accepted.
So then you are open. Yeah, I mean it's only about the soul and the connection of the soul to the creator, or it's about your dress or your behavior or.
And then we go into skin color, gender, race, ethnicity, language, belief. See. Most of my students remained loyal to the order, and only a few decided to stay with me. One of my former followers wrote to me in a letter, I say goodbye. I need a path, not a driver. I like...
That was very nice. That's it. If you go that way of love, as they call it, then you have a driver. You have not a path. It goes every day from here to there just to open you up. It's not that is an established way and you have to follow these rules and have to do this or this or that. No.
Like a cooking recipe, you do this and then this and then this. No.
No, that can be in the beginning to teach you some routine, that you establish some routine in your life and but no, then it has to open up. No, and if you're not willing to open up, when you are only willing to follow an established path.
Well, I'm along for the ride. Driver.
Yeah. Because I've driven you mad.
That too.
That's the thing. That's the duty of the driver.
So this one letter that said, I said goodbye, I need a path, not a driver. I like those words. They accurately described our new stage. We had left a well-trodden path. This former student returned to me a few weeks ago and asked to be near me again.
Can happen.
It's also interesting, no? Because a lot of people, you said a lot of the other followers remained loyal to the order. And he actually wrote you a letter saying, I'm sticking with the order because I need a path and not a driver. And the order can provide me with a path. But then I guess when he had been on a path for long enough, he was like, okay, now I come back. I go back to the driver because the path is either done for me or not. Now there's a different openness in this person.
No, but then he disappeared again. But maybe he is on his own.
Yeah.
No? Figuring out.
There was another separation, and Mara became my new companion. A few weeks ago, we got married in Gibraltar. Okay, you wrote this in 2017, no? So we should...
You know better than me. I do not even know how old I am, so...
Yes.
You know? You know how
So
old
I got
am?
married once in Germany, once in Spain, and once in England.
Wow!
International.
I did it.
With some visitors, we drove to the former home of the master Manolo. When we got into our little red car and started the engine, the fuel gauge showed 0. No gas. I decided to fill up at the nearest gas station about 5 miles from our house. But when we got to the gas station, I changed my mind. We would be able to refuel on the way back. So we drove the 20 kilometers to Don Manolo. On the way back, I again didn't stop at the gas station, and we got to the village home without any problems. I didn't say anything, but the following day Mara asked me if I had noticed what had happened to our gas yesterday. Yes, I had noticed it too. When the driver wants to go somewhere, it will happen.
That's it.
We have our own radio station here in our house. An iPod that we bought years ago in London plays music day and night for us. And our village. And all the way till the next village. When the device had arrived, the iPod, we found out that it ran on batteries that had to be recharged, just like a cell phone. But I was looking for something that could run day and night without interruption. So we called to London to ask if it was possible to keep the iPod connected to the charger continuously. They said no. I told Martin to plug in the iPod, and it worked for 5 years without stopping. Even when sometimes the power went out in the village and came back later, the iPod...
You know that now, no? Power going, power coming back. Power going,
See. Even when sometimes the power went out in the village and came back later, the iPod would start playing again on its own. But one morning Martin called me to tell me that the iPod was dead. No light, nothing. The iPod is not dead, it's sad. We all work and then we rest. The poor guy works 24 hours a day and no one ever goes to thank him, I said. And I advised Martin to wrap the device in a rag like a toddler and put him on the window sill to sleep one night. You'll see what will happen in the morning.
You say, how can you say something so stupid? How is it possible? You just say it.
It comes to your mind,
No,
you bring it
comes to
out.
when you say it, no?
The next day, Martin informed me that the iPod was working fine again. After another 5 years, the same thing happened. Now that Martin knew what to do, he put an egg warmer on the iPod, wrapped it in a thin blanket, and it was running again the following day. To date, more than another 5 years. Brilliant.
You have to believe in magic. You have to believe. It's apparently completely stupid, no? I mean, I say it, and in the moment I say it, I hear what I'm saying, no? So I should, even if I do not control my thought, it's just coming out, and I hear it, and I should say, no, look, this is nonsense. Don't do it, no?
The logical,
and the other guy
rational
said,
part.
okay, he is the master. He said that, I will do that. He could say, well, that's absolutely stupid.
Rosanna came and said she wanted to go to India again, to Rishikesh, to stay there for 2 or 3 months. I asked her if she would take my daughter Martha with her on her trip. And that meant paying for her too, since we didn't have enough money to finance her trip. Rosanna agreed. The plan was to spend the entire time in Rishikesh without traveling further in India. When I asked what she wanted to do in Rishikesh for so long, Rosanna replied, I would like to study a little Ayurvedic medicine. Good, I said, and I asked my daughter what her plan was. I would like to learn something about Indian cuisine. That also sounded good. And then I said, and I request you, the first day you arrive in Rishikesh, to go to Bole Baba's house and suggest to him to go with you to a small village called Badrinath. But you have to do it on the first day because 5 days later it will start snowing and then the Himalayan villages will no longer be accessible for the winter.
No, if it would have been you, I would say to you, yes, of course. You looked on your phone the weather in Rishikesh and you saw in 5 days it will snow. You know that I do not even know how to handle my phone.
Yes.
So I was not looking on the phone. I just said in 5 days it will start to snow. So do it the first day because then if not it will be too late. Because
And
it was
you-
in November or something like that. And then maybe Himalaya will be closed, so you cannot go.
Had you heard of Badrinath before? Or
Yes,
this,
yes,
this
yes,
just
yes,
came
yes,
to
yes, yes,
But this is exactly what you said just before. You just say it, you just bring it out. It comes to your mind to say, well, when you arrive, still rational, no? Go to Bole Baba, say hello to him. No? But suggest to him to go with you to Badrinath. But you have to go right away. Because otherwise it will snow. Bring it out, whatever's coming to your mind. They flew off and 2 days later the call came from Rishikesh. Rosanna was on the line and told me this. I opened the door and before I could say a word, Bole Baba began. Welcome, Rosanna. On the same street, number 53, they are currently holding a course in Ayurvedic medicine. You're welcome to take part. Then he looked at Martha and continued, and you, my daughter? I will never call you by your name. You are Baba's daughter and therefore my daughter too. Before you learn about Indian cuisine, you will learn how to prepare Indian tea. And please be here in my house tomorrow morning at 8 o'clock because we will take the bus up to Badrinath.
So he is saying just what is coming to his mind.
See?
It's absolute nonsense apparently. I mean, what you talk about Ayurvedic medicine and making tea and learning how to cook. How can he know? Yeah, but he knows. He knows, or it comes to him, and then he brings it out, and it turns out like the Guru Ganga said, no, you are 57. And I was 57, not 56, what I believed. No?
See? They went there to Badrinath and 5 days later it started to snow, so they had to return to Rishikesh early.
You had the photos, they were there, and then they had to come back.
My confidence in my healing abilities had improved after the words of the Guru in India. However, over time it began to diminish again. It seemed impossible that if someone would come to me in pain, all I had to do was touch them and they would be healed. That simply couldn't be true. At that time, many guests came to us through Couchsurfing, an internet platform that offers travelers the opportunity to stay in a house for free for a few nights. An 18-year-old American woman appeared. a pretty girl who told me about her mother who was a medium. She showed me her mother on YouTube, walking around with her followers in the Amazon or around the pyramids in Egypt, and explaining to her students the direction from which the power came that everyone there could feel.
Well, she was standing there, the people around.
In the video.
In the video, power is coming from there. And then in the Amazonas, power was coming from there. Okay.
The young girl, the daughter, added, I don't like it. But the people who are with my mother have told me that I'm a much bigger medium than my mother. She looked at me and said, Baba, I'm not exactly ugly and I'm very young. First I'll travel a little and have fun, and then, a little later, maybe I'll become a medium.
You were sitting there. There, I was sitting there. She was sitting there. Now go on.
That was sincere and honest. I liked what she said, so I told her about my difficulties to work with my abilities of healing and what the guru in India had said. She looked at me and explained, Baba, you didn't get the point. Your healing is spiritual, not physical. The people who come to you do not notice how they are being healed. You're waiting to get a thank you from them, but they cannot give this to you because they are not aware of what is happening to them. You have to learn to read their faces, and then you will notice when you reach them and something inside them changes. This is the thanks they convey to you. This girl was 18 years old and I was almost 60, but suddenly I understood.
Okay.
That's quite something, no?
I was laughing, no? And she said to me,
You
you didn't get the point. No, looking at her, you get the point? I mean, look at you. No.
She
You
had
got it.
the point came to her, no? Knowledge is only a point.
It's only a point, and it's the ignorant who increases it.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah. Okay, we make a pause here because this was the end of the chapter back in Spain, and then comes a chapter hypnosis, which
Okay,
Yes,
okay, whatever you
okay.
say, it's
Adios.
okay.
Hasta pronto. See? You also say adios. Hasta pronto. See? The camera is there. Look there. There. Oh, I cannot reach with Floki.